Hi everybody. So this is the 4th day that I've had this abscess. It hurts my ear, throat. Obviously it affects my swallowing. My eye's a bit swollen here. And the other one looks a bit, but basically what I'm going through is called a healing crisis. And so it's this rabbit hole, sorry. I'd stand up, but I feel so weak, so I just want you to listen to part of this video.
And stuff like this, and you have those that eat all the starches and stuff, and then you have all of those problems of the blood sugars, but all the mucus and stuff that comes from that. So you have just a wide range of different levels. You know, it's not everybody isn't walking into the doorway of detoxification at the same level. Here's a good example of one. This lady wrote in. We don't know whether she's a member.
This is like an emotional detox
Her husband just completed
crisis.
28 days of raw fruits and vegetables, followed by a 10-day water fast. And now he's of a vile temper. He has been mean to her family, the dog, everything. So it's appropriate that we talk about healing crisis. But I thought that was interesting. I've seen this.
That's to do with your adrenal glands and your liver.
When one has liver or gallbladder problems, and you start detoxifying and stirring up things, because that's what you're doing. You're hydrating. You're starting to create ionization everywhere, which is a form of hydration, and everything is starting to move from a more acidic medium, a cationic medium, into an anionic medium. So you have a lot of things that break up when you do that. You've got stored toxins and all types of things that release.
I don't know, but I reckon this could be like a tumour coming out.
If you use pharmaceuticals and the manner from which they're prescribed,
I don't know.
They're mostly suppressants. So when you suppress with an antispasmodic or with I'm talking pharmaceutical world here, or with an anti-inflammatory, or a pharmaceutical-made steroid, you are adding more acid chemistry in the body, and you're creating more of this.
I don't want no more of that.
Which is the environment of dehydration, of suppression, of accumulation, and so that adds to it. So you see that, a lot of you saw that already when you took steroids for acne and psoriasis and stuff like this, and then you came off of them.
And I'm still paying for it now.
Skin exploded. That was
my skin kills.
That is a suppressant.
Even my snot. I know it sounds awful, but that stings me. You know, I've had blisters up my nose.
About the world of diseases, which we strongly disagree with. That is man-made concepts, has nothing to do with nature and how nature works and how chemistry and physics. We're just simply an effect of chemistry and physics. Period. It can be tough for some of you, and I've already had a couple of you guys in the office here talking about your healing crisis. One guy had a lot of pain in his ankle and then in his knee. Absolutely. You can identify, so you can tell your clients or for yourself where you could have a little bit of discomfort during a healing crisis, and your eyes will tell you right off. As soon as you see those deeper crypts, those are those lesions.
It's on about iridology, which is something else I've been studying, about genetics and colour of people's eyes. And I've got hazel eyes, which means I was unhealthy before I was even born. And that's what I'm up against. I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up.
fiber patterns in the iris.
I've got my little girl to
And
live for.
they freak out when you say, well, you could have, well, I already did. You did? Yeah. So it's just, and pain. I'll tell you this one case, this was a young lad that the local newspaper brought to us. And he just got back from Moffitt. He had stomach cancer, and he was diagnosed with stomach cancer from Moffitt, and that's a big cancer center in Tampa. And they wanted to remove 2/3 of his stomach and put him on a little chemo and radiation. And the editor of the newspaper actually